In Buffalo, where the average low temperature in January is 19 degrees, public schools are closing Friday, and Saturday programming is cancelled. Why? It's going to be cold. Very, very cold. How cold is too cold to keep schools open? The question is being raised, at least in the Northeast, where a bomb cyclone is sending temperatures way below zero. This researcher helped coin the term bomb cyclone. He did it to keep people safe. There are no national or professional standards for temperatures that adults can consult when considering whether to keep students indoors. School district officials and sometimes principals make their decisions on a case-by-case basis, usually assessing factors including temperature, wind chill, and road conditions. Keith Marty, superintendent of the Parkway School District in Missouri, published a letter to parents on the system's website on Wednesday saying in part, "Some of you have asked how we decide whether or not to close school due to cold temperature. As the superintendent of a large school district, it is always challenging to balance my desire to have children in school and also my desire to keep them safe. Location can affect closure decisions. Children in Minnesota are accustomed to frigid winter temperatures, but kids in the South aren't. Also at play are concerns about state student attendance requirements and commuting, such as how long students have to wait outdoors for a bus, whether roads are passable by car and whether public transportation is working, as well as health dangers posed by the cold and the condition of many old or poorly maintained school buildings. And many districts worry about students who receive most or all of their meals at school and who have working parents or guardians who can't stay home with them." Matt Guilfoyle, spokesman for Fairfax County Public Schools in Virginia, said in an email on Thursday. FCPS strongly believes students are better served, both academically and socially, by being in school. FCPS also considers the nearly 56,000 students who receive free and reduced price meals each day at school. If schools are open and a parent does not believe it is safe for his or her child, the parent should keep the child at home for an excused absence. A few years ago, Chicago public schools closed when the National Weather Service said temperatures would feel, with wind chill, like 30 degrees below zero. But they opened the next day even though the temperature didn't rise much. A Chicago lawyer named William Chislovsky wrote an opinion piece in the Chicago Tribune mocking the schools for closing when Milwaukee schools stayed open with frigid temperatures, saying, "Consider this the continued vussification of society. Our kids can go to school. Considering that so few even walk anymore, what difference does the temperature make? That Jenny and Johnny may actually stand at the bus stop shivering for all of 10 minutes? Who cares? Frankly, it's good for the pups." Still, sometimes, the temperatures demand school closure, at least in the eyes of school district officials. The Idaho Falls School District 91 has a web page explaining when it closes schools, saying this about temperature.